Okay, so today we are going to talk about human suffering, or not human suffering, just like general suffering. So this thought is like not as like quite as what people might think. Um, what I mean by human suffering, at most, is basically this is definitely basically more on like towards mental health, you know. Um, it's the idea of having, like, for example, like ADHD or like OCD or anything that like resembles as a disorder, or whatever the case may be, in terms of like having bad like attachment relationships with anyone, with someone, in terms of that type of something, not just like, wars, and not just, and that could be the case as well, like, it could be both, but in terms of suffering in the human mind, for example, like there's already so much suffering in the world physically, right? Yet we still have like, and this is like terms of uh like an evolutionary, or like biological, psychological, uh neurological, like standpoint, right? Like this just happens, like for some reason, like bad things just happen. So my question for that is, why is that? Why does anything that inherently doesn't, like, I mean, there's like, there may be like philosophical, like there is, like there's philosophical, there's wisdom, there's gonna be enlightenment that I could like get through that, but like, why is there, why is it there? Like, you know what I'm saying, like suffering or pain or evil, like why, especially why does that like actually happen through the mind, as like someone who's, been studying like psychology first, besides like philosophy, and it's most noted as well in terms you do get over it, like for example, like you do get over like your mindset, the way you think, the way you perceive things, right? The way you have your different own perspective or opinion, that could change, but that change inherently through like not just interaction, like, or like parasocial interaction, that changes through something that someone made. Like it's, maybe it could be argued, it's never like nothing, or like it's never like an object, at least, that made us think, or let us like change our mind. It's always like, for example, like friends telling us to like, oh, to think like this, you don't have to worry about it, depends, it's all in your head, or whatever. It's all like a lot of like wisdom words or whatever. It's sort of hard to grasp that this will continue on until we are all probably gone, or until the end of time, or maybe even like, see, it's getting deep now, and that's the intention, or maybe even like it's gonna keep continuing on until you reach your journey, right? And that begs like, that always begs the question, like meaning of life or whatever. It's sort of like, um it really makes me think, at least, because I know I've wholeheartedly accepted that, oh, this is just a phase or whatever, this is like something that's just gonna pass on, but I wholeheartedly like think to myself like, hmm, why is there that, like, why is this, like, in terms of like suffering or pain that happens through the world, or this specifically to our minds, like pop up, you know It's like I'm at a very nihilistic point in life, in this situation right now, at least. No, in this situation, like from how I see it, in like this point of time, I still would consider myself like an optimist, like an optimistic nihilist or an absurdist, one would say. um that's basically all it